If you're over 60, this video isn't just helpful. It's urgent. It's a wake-up call. Because right now, your body could be silently screaming for help. Hi, and you're brushing it off as just getting older. But what if those little changes you're ignoring are actually early warning signs of something much bigger? Let's get right into it. Shocking sign #1. Sudden weakness in your legs. Not after a hike, not after a long day. We're talking about random, unexplained weakness, just getting up from a chair, climbing a few steps, or even standing at the sink. You tell yourself it's just age. But here's the hard truth. It could be a sign of decreased circulation, muscle wasting, or even early nerve damage. And here's the part no one wants to talk about. Leg weakness in seniors is one of the top predictors of dangerous falls. And a fall after 60 isn't just an injury. It can be life-altering. Just ask the family of Tom H., 68, who brushed off his leg weakness for months. One day, he slipped. Hip fracture, 3 surgeries. And now, he's in a wheelchair. That spiral started with a feeling he ignored. Shocking sign #2, dry mouth and constant thirst. You're not running marathons. You're not in the sun all day. But your mouth feels like sandpaper, and no amount of water quenches it. It might not be just dehydration. It could be one of the earliest signs of type 2 diabetes, the kind that sneaks up on people after 60. Here's what they don't tell you. Diabetes in seniors doesn't always show up with the classic symptoms. No major warning signs, no red flags, just a little more thirst, a little more fatigue, until it's too late, and you're dealing with vision problems, nerve damage, or heart trouble that could have been prevented. Shocking sign #3, memory slips. You can't ignore you forget a name, then a birthday. Then you find yourself mid-sentence, unable to remember what you were saying. Sound familiar? You laugh it off. Senior moment, right? Wrong. This isn't about forgetting where you put your glasses. If you're noticing a pattern, struggling with words, losing your train of thought, repeating yourself, it could be the start of cognitive decline. And no, this doesn't mean you're losing it. It means your brain is sending a warning. Ignoring it now means you risk slipping into deeper decline later, when it's much harder, if not impossible, to reverse. People don't go from sharp to confused overnight. It happens gradually, and if you act early, there are real ways to protect your brain, but only if you stop pretending it's nothing. Let's cut to the chase. Your body doesn't wait for permission to decline. It doesn't tap you on the shoulder and say, "Hey, things are getting serious now." No, it whispers, quietly, subtly. And if you miss the signs, those whispers can turn into something irreversible. Shocking sign #4, waking up at night with anxiety or shortness of breath. You think it's just light sleep or maybe too much tea before bed. But waking up in the middle of the night gasping for air, heart racing, or feeling tense for no reason? That's not just insomnia. That's your body throwing up red flags. This could be a sign of sleep apnea, early heart dysfunction, or a breakdown in your autonomic nervous system, the system that runs the basics like breathing, heart rate, and blood pressure. Ignoring this, it's a gamble. Every night becomes a roll of the dice, and not everyone wakes up to tell the story. And no, this isn't fear-mongering, it's science, and it's happening to people over 60 at alarming rates. Shocking sign #5, a sudden loss of interest in life. You used to care about your garden, your grandkids, even your morning coffee, but now everything feels flat. Maybe you chalk it up to just getting older or that you're just slowing down. But listen closely, this could be late onset depression. And no, it's not about being sad. It's biological, real, and incredibly dangerous if ignored. Seniors struggling with low mood or apathy are more likely to develop cardiovascular issues, immune dysfunction, and faster cognitive decline. And here's the part no one wants to say out loud. It can spiral fast. People go from just tired to emotionally disconnected in weeks. They stop moving, stop eating well, stop living. And one day, their body follows. Shocking sign #6. Digestive issues that seem minor, but aren't. Let's talk about something almost everyone over 60 brushes off: bloating, constipation, indigestion. I probably just ate something wrong, you say, but these are not just annoyances. These could be early signs of colorectal cancer, liver dysfunction, or chronic inflammation in your pancreas. And here's what makes it worse. The longer you wait, the fewer your options become. We've seen it too many times. Someone ignores a little discomfort for years, and by the time they get it checked out, they're facing a life-changing diagnosis. And the worst part? It could have been caught early, if they had listened to their body instead of dismissing it. This one is different. It's not physical. You won't see it in a mirror, but it's the most dangerous sign your body can give you. And chances are, you've already felt it. Shocking sign #7, that sudden feeling of being alone, and not, even when you're surrounded by people. This isn't just a passing emotion. This is biological, it's chemical, and it's deadly. Modern science is finally catching up to what many seniors already feel in their gut. Chronic loneliness physically rewires your body for decline. It increases your risk of heart disease, weakens your immune system, and accelerates cognitive breakdown. It's not just in your head, it's in your cells. Researchers have compared the effects of isolation to the health damage caused by smoking. Let that sink in. Feeling invisible, feeling like no one needs you, is as damaging to your body as actual physical harm. And here's the brutal part. You could be sitting at the dinner table with your own family and still feel completely disconnected. You laugh at their jokes, you pass the dishes, but deep down, you feel like you've faded into the background. That's not nothing. That's the moment the body starts to shut down, not out of punishment, but because it believes the mission is over. You stop feeling needed, and your biology responds by beginning to let go. Room by room, your system dims the lights, slowly, quietly, until nothing's left but silence. It doesn't happen in a flash. It happens when you stop speaking up, when your calls go unanswered, when your calendar stays empty, when people start saying, "We didn't want to bother you." And what's worse, you begin to believe them. You start telling yourself, maybe it's just easier this way. That thought? That's the danger zone. That's when the real breakdown begins. It's mentally, emotionally, physically. But you are not done yet. You're not invisible, not unless you let yourself be. Here's the truth. Your body listens to what you believe. If you act like you're no longer part of the story, your biology takes the hint, and the decline speeds up. But if you stand up, even just a little, everything can change. We'll show you how in part 4, because there's a path back, a path to strength, clarity, connection. But you need to take the first step, and you need to take it now. Don't let this be the chapter where you disappear. Let it be the chapter where you wake up, because the edge is closer than you think. And the next part is your chance to turn around. If you're feeling shaken right now, good. That feeling in your chest, that tension in your gut, it's not weakness. It's your survival instinct. It's your body saying, it's time to act. And the truth is, you can turn this around, not with expensive treatments, not with wishful thinking, but with smart, simple steps done consistently. This is how you take your power back. Step 1, get checked completely. No excuses. You might feel fine, but feeling fine isn't the same as being fine. Some of the deadliest conditions after 60 are completely silent until it's too late. Heart issues, colon trouble, metabolic disorders. They don't knock on the door. They kick it in when you least expect it. Don't wait for a crisis. Don't wait for pain. Schedule the appointment, get the blood work, do the scan. Knowledge isn't scary. Ignorance is. Step 2, stop using age as an excuse. You're not 30 anymore, so what? You're smarter now. You've been through more. You know what matters. Age isn't the enemy. Inertia is. If your legs still move, if your mind still works, then you still have fuel in the tank. But it's up to you to use it. Every time you say, "I'm too old for this," your body listens, and it starts scaling back, shrinking, slowing, shutting down. Don't give it that message. Not now, not ever. Step 3, start moving with purpose. Walking is great, but it's just the beginning. You need to challenge your balance, build real strength, keep your coordination sharp. Why? Because one fall can change everything, and those small daily movements, they're how you protect your independence. Think of it this way. Every squat, every stretch, every second you stand tall, It's not just fitness, it's rebellion against decline, and it works. Step 4, stop being the person everyone depends on, while ignoring yourself. For years, you've probably put others first. Your kids, your grandkids, your job. That's noble. But now it's your turn. If you want to be there for them tomorrow, you have to start taking care of you today. You're not being selfish. You're being responsible. Because the best thing you can give your loved ones is a strong, healthy, capable version of you.